So I'm just making my housemates a boiler. And we don't have any fucking big pots, so in here anyway, I got these pumpkin, and instead of getting brisket bones that were like fucking $5 for a bag, and they were straight up bones, absolutely no meat. So what I did was I got a silver side roast, and I just brought it back, and look at this. I just cut them, so boom, straight blocks of meat, sausages, because we must have had the Pākehā-ist boil up in the whole world growing up, hey? But we had sausages because my little brother Jade, I don't know, he's just real picky. But thank God, because now I can't ever boil up without sausages. So anyway, sausages are in there. And I'm just putting this cabbage down because when I do my doughboys, you know, I don't like them drowning. I like them nice and fluffy. And that means that I need a bed of cabbage for the doughboys to sit on so that they steam like a steamed buns, you know. Anyway, the whare smells like straight boil-ups, which is something that I haven't smelled for quite some fucking time. So I'm just chuck a little there. And I'll show you the finished product. Oh, and mashed potatoes. I've got to mash those. But mashed potatoes, sausages, brisket, cabbage, and pumpkin, and yeah. Actually, I just decided that I'm going to show you how I make my doughboys. And the reason is when I was in jail, I made a big, huge pot of doughboys. And all the girls just munched on it, so... Oh, I need tutti. Salt. So, anywho, I'm using self-raising flour because, you know why? We had no baking powder, and I thought, you know, logical choice would be just to buy self-raising instead of buying plain flour and then fucking baking powder. So, anyway... Salt up our flour there, tie hot. And my nan, there's one thing that my nan taught me, everything with a knife. And another thing, I don't know if it was nan that taught me, I think it was, warm water. Not cold, not hot, warm. Look at this is a cracker. Push that. Douche. Crack up, eh? Oh, while I'm doing this, I might as well show you. Look at this kettle. Start. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, it's not fucking plugged in. So, ready? And then keep warm. Crack up, eh? Oh, look, the pots are steaming up. I need to move that before it fucking... Anyway, so we got some warm water. No. Okay, so I don't know if this is... But I remember my nan teaching me, you know, make a well. And this was when she was teaching me how to make rewana, not fucking doughboys. But, you know, I still... So, pour that in your knife. Oh, a little bit more. Heaps more, actually. Okay, and this is what it's come to. And I just wanted to say, you know, it's Sunday today, and I swear to God, for me as a Maori, there's no better fucking smell on a Sunday afternoon than a nice fucking boil up. Oh, this one's going cuckoo. I need to take that one and put him in timeout. Calm down, brother. Calm down. It's not that bad, you know? Fucking hell. Look at that. I just flooded. Fuck's sakes. Anywho, all in the name of a good old boiler. So, turn that mongrel down. Okay, and I could probably start chucking some doughboys in there. So, should I use my hand? Should I use my hand? Yeah, fuck it, I'll use my hand. Actually, what I want to do, see how there's water in there? I don't want that much water, eh? And you can say what you want, you know, about me and my boil-ups. Nah, gee. We don't want that much water out. I'm going to drain some. So what I did was I took out most of the cabbage and I put it into here. So it's a nice bed. I took the water out, you know what I mean? Because I just want my doughboys to steam. And these are them. So I just kind of made them into balls, like that. And I'm just going to put them into their bed. And like this. And it's kind of like, I suppose, you know, if you're Chinese or whatever, you're like, yeah, those are dumplings. Well, no, they're not. These are doughboys. And I'm pretty sure doughboys were around way longer than dumplings. No, they probably weren't, but they've been around since I was born. And I remember one story, my nan, you know, standing at my nan's, and I'm standing in the kitchen and I'm looking out at the back doorstep at all the uncles in there. They all just come back from fishing and Nan's made this big boil up. Well, I asked Nan, can I have a doughboy? And she was like, yeah, all right. And I sat there and I ate the whole pot. And there was probably another time that I got a slam from Nan. Pretty notorious for getting smacks from Nan. But I was a good girl, I swear. But that's what it looks like anyway. So those are going to rise up to the occasion. Just like they should. This pot's going fucking cuckoo. And good, because I needed to cook that fucking, that meat. And then I'm just going to kind of wait till that's all ready. And then what I might do is just fucking chuck those in there, get them hot again, and then I'll mash them. But until then, they can just chillax, I suppose. And these are the last 3 doughboys, but you know, even though there's heaps of room in that pot, they'll end up boiling. And for me, there's nothing worse than a boiled doughboy. You boil those, but not those. Those are supposed to be nice and fluffy, like these calves are going to be. Look how fat these boys have gotten compared to, you know, to that. Now that's a doughboy, bro. That's a doughboy. Now I'm just going to give the other bros a little bit of a turn. Chuck these all in there. The other boys, the breathers. Chuck those in there. And then chuck these last 3 in here. So look at that. That sits perfectly in the palm of my hand. I'm going to put it there, and we'll see how big these dudes go. But these are them. See, that's a pretty nice size thing, and that's only the doughboys. So that's the one thing I hate about cooking, is like keeping those hot for that to cook, and you know what I mean. So I'll chuck those in the oven. So I don't know if you've heard, but I put silverside in there, thinking that, you know, because it was cheaper, because I went with the cheaper option of the silverside, and I just had a taste, and it tastes exactly like silverside. It's like, all I'm missing is the fucking cheese sauce. So, you know, I can't win, eh? I can't win. I failed with my cake, with my curls. I went to go pick my boy up from the prison. I was an hour and a half late. Come home and make a boil up. A colour boil up, look at that. And I fucking used silverside. Because I was too cheap to spend like fucking a few dollars more and get brisket. Fucking idiot. Or, the brisket bones. But anyway, at least I don't have to salt the kind now. And that, my friends, is taking a positive from a negative. So I had to do one of those things that they always do on those cooking things and show you. I don't know why I grab a spoon and feel like that dumbass on fucking Scary Movie. And I go with scissors next. Oh my god, I'm dead.